Hello and welcome to day 2 of my Central Europe trip. This is my last day in Copenhagen and I'm moving on to Germany tomorrow.
You learn to run, you learn to race through life, this unforgiving pace, these lines of chasing to the truth and stepping over.
So now we are walking to one of the oldest bakeries in Copenhagen. It's called Skit Beders Bakery. I really am not good with my Danish, but yeah, here I am just getting an early start and heading to get some breakfast.
Standing here with nothing left to prove, and we're still coming home.
So here we are outside of the bakery. They do a special pastry that translates to Wednesday snails. They only make it on Wednesday, and I just so happen to be here on a Wednesday, so we're getting one of those. This is where I got my coffee from.
All the time that's passed held us together. Lines we cast bring us home.
So I got a chocolate croissant also, and it was so good, and I already wish that I had gotten more. I didn't want to stop eating this. It's so good, and I know I'll dream of this when I'm home. This is the moment where I didn't want to put it down, but I wanted to try the other one on camera, so I had to stop. This Wednesday snail is as big as my face. And anybody who knows me knows I don't really like cinnamon, but it was so good that I found myself eating the entire thing. So the other thing I'm told you're supposed to try in Denmark is their coffee. So I got a little cappuccino to go perfectly with the pastries, and it's just what I needed because it was a little chilly outside. Now I'm doing a little people watching and then I'm gonna head off. On my way, I saw this Krylon store. It was a total surprise, but I went in and bought a TV paint stick. So I am headed to the Lego store. Interesting fact, Lego was invented in Denmark, so obviously I had to go check that out. And then I also was headed to the Sephora in Copenhagen just to see if they have anything different in Denmark, Sephora over the United States. This is a very popular shopping area, so there's lots to see and do. You know, sometimes you just gotta act like a little kid again, so here I am playing with some of the toys. For those of you needing travel inspiration, here's what I have to say about it. Pretty unbelievable, am I right? Puppy! So the day consisted of a lot of walking. I'm actually proud with how much I walked over using public transport, because usually I'm lazy and use Uber everywhere, but there's no Uber in Copenhagen, so I was kind of SOL. Suddenly, a Mac store. I didn't know that there was a Mac here, but now I know I'm certainly going to have to go in there. And you won't believe what's next door. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Sephora. They must know the makeup people are going to come to this area and check it out. I bought myself a fancy pair of earrings. I ended up spending about an hour in the Mac store talking to one of the girls. She was so sweet and really made me feel that Danish hospitality. And when I came out, it was raining. And this is me just showing you that it's raining and that I was still having a good time despite the weather. I had originally planned to eat here for dinner, but it was nearby and I was so thirsty after talking for so long. So I went here and ate. It was so cool inside. And yeah, that's my Coke in a glass. And here's my plate. There's some fried fish, some bread. And what is that, you ask? Yeah, it's a cup of lard. Okay, so I'm about to eat the pickled herring, and I really don't wanna, but you gotta. Alright, here it goes. You could tell on my face I don't want to try it. The lady said I was gonna love it. We'll see. Do 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 do. That's nasty. That's nasty. I don't even know why I put it in my mouth. Yep, just about what I thought. After lunch, I walked to Nijhaven, which is a very beautiful area of Copenhagen. So from Nijhaven, I wanted to go to see the Little Mermaid statue, but I needed to break the cash that I had to buy a bus ticket, so I went to this hipster juice bar and tried their juice. On my way to see the Little Mermaid statue, and the water is frozen. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is so cold here, and the water is still frozen, so I thought it was pretty cool that the ground was like rainbow from water and whatnot, and it was kind of like the rainbow path to the Little Mermaid statue. How magical. Woohoo! Just in case you wanted to read any of the information about the statue. Oh, look at the cute little baby ducks.
I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy by now. The more I try to push it, I realize gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. So let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps going. Every night I try my best to dream tomorrow makes it better.
Alright guys, so the song you hear is the lyrics I chose to get tattooed on me. I wanted to go to this shop right here called Mix Tattoo, but they didn't have time. But luckily there was a tattoo shop across the street, and I ended up going there.
You guys, I'm getting a tattoo. I had to go and get cash, but he's all drawn it up and I'm about to go get my tattoo. Woohoo!
Last time I had to do this in England, I bought a pair of shoes instead of something memorable, so I'm glad I chose to do a tattoo this time. I chose the Paramore lyrics, "It's Just a Spark," but it's enough from their song Last Hope. It means a lot to me, and I'm so happy to finally have it on me. Yep. The tattoo artist was really cool and really funny. He told me at one point he was a convicted felon. So, I'm pretty cool because, I'm part of that crowd now. He also told me that in life you should find something you love and let it kill you. He said some things will kill you sooner, like hookers, drugs, and women. He was really funny, and I enjoyed getting tattooed by him.